What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. I've got another good one for us to get into today. Today we are going to be putting wheel spacers on the Corolla. This is a first time for me, never used these, but we're gonna get it done together and see how things work out. Let's get this done. Just a quick reminder, guys, remember to hit that subscribe button. Hit that share, hit that like. It doesn't cost you anything. It takes a second out of your time, but it helps me out a lot. So let's get into the work. So, wheel spacers. If you look online, you'll see some people hate them, some people like them, some people don't really care either way. Well, today we're putting it on not because of a hate or a like, but because of a need, and I'll show you why. Okay, so I was trolling on Facebook and I found these rims that I put on the car, hoping to make it road ready. Except, well, let me show you from here. If you look, you recognize that the wheel is kind of tucked in under the fender, so it goes under, which is one issue from a looks perspective. But then when you get down and look underneath, I don't know if you can see very well under there. You can see the shocks housing there. The wheel is actually touching on the shocks housing there. So that would be an issue when we drive. So we're gonna need to put the spacers on to create more space under here so the wheel is not rubbing on the shocks. Okay, so we got the first wheel off, the first tire off, and I wanted to show you why the spacers are necessary in this arrangement. If you notice, look at the whole tire, and you'll see here it looks a little bit different because just moving the car around in the garage and on the driveway, it's been rubbing on the shock housing right there. You can see where it would be rubbing under there. So we definitely don't want that happening. So yeah, putting on the spacers to fix that. Alright, so let's talk about the way the spacers work. So if you look here on the hub, we have 4 lugs. 1, 2, 3, 4. You do a little bit of research, you find out what the pattern of your lug is. This Corolla is a 4x100. Your car may be whatever it is. So you want to look for a wheel spacer that's the same, 4x100 pattern, and you have to make sure it's a spacer and not an adapter, because adapters will change the wheel pattern. So if this is a 4x100, the adapter can change it to a 4x114 or whatever it is. We want it to stay 4x100 so it works with the rim. And the hub, remember we spoke about hub and bore in my last video? So the hub is the same as the original. So this is a 54.1 millimeters. This wheel spacer, 54.1 millimeter hub as well, because that will work with the rim setup that I have over there with the hub centric rings and all that kind of stuff. So what we're gonna do is we put this spacer on. Let's line this up properly. Like that. We'll bolt this down, and then we'll put the wheels on this, bolt it down, and we're good to go. So that's the plan. Watch me work. Okay, so here we have it on, all torqued down to spec. Again, do research for your lugs. I gave this a little bit of extra, about 83 foot-pounds, just to make sure it's sitting nice and tight on there. So spacer is on, nice and tightly bolted down. Now I'm gonna get the wheels, put that on, and bolt that up. So let's keep going. All right, so we are done. Car is back on the floor, and look at how nice that looks. Nice and flush with the fender sitting out, and again, even above the looks, I can slide my hand under and behind the wheel. Now we have enough space, no more rubbing on the shock housing under there. So yeah, I think I am comfy. Now I only had to use the spacer on the back here because there's a lot of space up front. We didn't need to do anything at the front, so the way spacers are only on the back on both sides. But yeah, she is looking nice and ready for the road. So thank you guys for hanging out with me for this one. Again, I'll put the link to the spacers I use in the description below so you can check them out if you want to. First time I'm using these, so I'll see how I like them. Hopefully I did them right and they're safe to go forward, but you know, it was necessary. This risk was worth it. So thank you again for being here with me on the Rookie Rancher channel. We continue to do this, figure this thing out a little bit at a time. Till then, you all be safe, you all be cool, till I see you on the next one.